Picture this. You're scrolling through your feed, half awake, coffee in hand, when suddenly, bam, a photo of Donald Trump's ankles. Yep, ankles. Puffy, swollen, looking less like presidential legs and more like balloons at a kid's birthday party. And suddenly, everyone's a medical expert. Twitter's diagnosing, memes are flying, and the internet whispers one terrifying phrase: chronic venous insufficiency. Sounds dramatic, right? Well, it kind of is. And today we're breaking down 10 wild, surprising, and downright bizarre truths about Trump's CVI diagnosis. From the science behind it, to why it matters, to how it could change his health in the future. Get ready. Because this rabbit hole is a mix of medicine, politics, and ankles. Yeah, ankles. Let's start with number 1. The diagnosis that broke the internet. So, Trump's press secretary comes out in July and casually drops the bomb. Oh, by the way, the president's swollen ankles? Chronic venous insufficiency. Cue collective gasp. The same guy whose doctor called him fully fit just months earlier now has a condition that, untreated, could literally lead to amputations. From excellent health to watch your ankles, sir, in 90 days flat. Politics aside, that's one heck of a plot twist. And if you're thinking, maybe it's just a bruise, oh no. Let's head to number 2. What CVI actually is minus the medical jargon. Think of your veins like highway. Blood's supposed to cruise smoothly back to the heart. With CVI, those highways turn into traffic jam. Valves stop working, blood pools in the legs, and suddenly you've got swelling, pain, throbbing, and yes, ankles that look like overinflated stress balls. Dr. Bud, Mimi Kwong from UC Davis Health explains it bluntly: blood gets stuck. And when blood gets stuck, things go downhill real fast. But wait until you hear what happens if it's ignored. That's fact number 3. Left untreated, things get dark fast. CVI isn't just about swelling. It's like the bad sequel nobody asked for. Stage 1, thickened, itchy skin. Stage 2, wounds that don't heal. Stage 3, we're talking ulcers so bad they can threaten limb loss. That's right, amputation. Imagine the headlines if America's most famous red tie wearer had to deal with that. Not great for optics, let's just say. But don't worry, there are treatments. Which brings us to number 4, compression socks. Fashion meets survival. Step aside, Gucci loafers' compression socks are the real statement piece here. They squeeze the legs just enough to keep blood moving and swelling down. Now, here's the kicker. Trump's been spotted wearing them, which means somewhere in Mar-a-Lago, there's probably a drawer full of presidential-grade compression socks. Honestly, that might be the most relatable thing about him. But socks aren't the only option. Let's move to number 5, the high-tech fixes for CVI. If compression isn't enough, doctors go next level. Ablation therapy literally zaps problem veins shut. Surgical removal takes them out like bad plumbing. Or, for the hardcore option, sclerosant injections irritate veins until they collapse and vanish. Sounds brutal, but hey, it works. And yes, even presidents aren't above a little vein maintenance. Still, why did people freak out so much about this diagnosis? Enter number 6, the political spin game. Because let's be real, when you're running for president at 79, every cough, every stumble, every ankle swell gets magnified into a national crisis. Biden trips on stairs? Breaking news. Trump's ankles puff up? Suddenly, it's the end of the republic. CVI itself is common, 1 in 3 American adults have it, but when it's Trump, it's not common. It's conspiracy fuel. And speaking of common, that's fact 7. CVI isn't rare, it's everywhere. Here's the wild part. Nearly a third of adults have some form of venous insufficiency. Mostly women, mostly older folks. It's like the secret club nobody wants to join. You've seen it in your aunt's swollen legs or your neighbor's circulation socks. So Trump's not special here. What makes it a story is the clash between "I'm the healthiest president ever" and "actually, my ankles are staging a protest." Now, let's talk about the symptoms. And trust me, they're not pretty. Number 8. The swelling is just the beginning. CVI can make your legs feel like lead. Pain, throbbing, itching, skin changes, even eczema-like patches. And the kicker, once it starts, it rarely just goes away. It's progressive, which means those balloon ankles might be Trump's new permanent accessory unless treatment stays consistent. Forget MAGA hats, the new merch might be compression socks 2024. But here's where things get even stranger. Fact 9. The timeline that doesn't add up. In April, Trump's doctor called him fully fit. By July, swollen ankles and CVI diagnosis. So which is it? Did the doctor miss it? Did it develop rapidly? Or cue dramatic music, was it downplayed until photos forced an announcement? This isn't just medical, it's political theater. Because the truth is, health transparency and politics mix about as well as oil and water. And now, the big one. Number 10. Why this actually matters. Here's the thing. CVI isn't life-threatening if managed. With treatment, you can live a normal, full life. But untreated, it can spiral into something devastating. For Trump, it's not just a health issue, it's a stamina, optics, and credibility issue. In politics, image is everything, and swollen ankles, they don't exactly scream commander-in-chief. But maybe that's the takeaway for all of us. CVI isn't just a Trump thing. It's a reminder of how common circulation problems are, how easily they're ignored, and how important it is to catch them early. So, what do we do with this story? Simple. We learn from it. Take care of your legs, elevate them, stay active, and yes, rock those compression socks like the fashion icon you were born to be. And hey, if even the most powerful men in America can't escape the wrath of bad veins, maybe it's time we all take swelling a little more seriously. So let's wrap it up. Trump's swollen ankles might be political drama fuel, but behind the memes is a real condition that affects millions. And the truth is, the line between fine and serious is thinner than you think. If this story surprised you, hit that like button so more people realize just how wild and common CVI really is. Subscribe for more fast-paced stories that mix facts with the kind of drama only real life can deliver. And drop a comment. Do you think health transparency should be mandatory for politicians, or should ankles stay private? Because one thing's clear, whether it's politics, medicine, or memes, the story doesn't stop here.